Ages and stages. Erickson's psychosocial development. Stage 1. Trust versus mistrust. Birth to 1-year-old. Trust and security between the child and the caregiver. Children can warm up to anyone at a young age. False. That is a myth. Trust. Secure attachment occurs when the baby trusts the caregiver to feed, nurture, and love them. Feeding is a primary component of the trust stage. This can be seen if the baby accepts the bottle without struggle or crying. Mistrust. Secure attachment does not occur if the child does not trust the caregiver. If the child feels mistrust towards the caregiver, the child will cry, get upset, and not accept the bottle from another individual. Stage 2. Autonomy versus shame and doubt. 1 to 3 years old. Children attempt to accomplish tasks by themselves and build self-esteem through accomplishment. Children saying no to parents is a result of bad parenting. False. This is a myth. Autonomy. Toilet training is a major concept of gaining autonomy. The success of toilet training gives children a better sense of accomplishment. Note that parental reinforcement will be an influence on the success of a child. Shame and doubt. Shamefulness and a feeling of doubt can occur for children during the toilet training stage. Failure to understand and grasp the concept of toilet training can lead to children quitting and feeling shameful. The more negative feedback children get from their parents, the more likely the child will feel shameful and doubtful. Stage 3. Initiative versus guilt. 3 to 6 years old. Children begin to take initiative towards an outcome or activity they want to complete. Children use imitation of their parents as a way to sense initiative. Children should not become aggressive at any age. False. This is a myth. Initiative. Ways children show initiative in this stage is through imitation and trying aspects of life by themselves. For some, the high level of initiative children show come across as aggressive to parents. For example, children pouring their own milk into their morning cereal as a result of watching their parents do it every morning. Being able to accomplish this gives them a sense of individuality. Guilt. Guilt occurs when an attempt to show initiative fails or is rejected. If parents scold children for a failed attempt to pour milk into their own cereal, the child is then less likely to attempt to pour the milk again. When attempting to show initiative, a child is likely to make mistakes. If negative feedback is provided, the child may feel a sense of guilt. Stage 4. Industry versus inferiority. 6 to 12 years old. During this stage, children develop numerous skills, learning abilities, and social skills. Parents do not need to be involved in their child's school life. False. This is a myth. Industry. School is an important factor in this stage. Completing and doing schoolwork well, combined with positive reinforcement from parents and teachers, leads to industry. This may include the child concentrating on work both at school and at home, participating in class, and parents actively being involved in knowing the child's school progress. Inferiority. A sense of inferiority arises if the child is not successful in school, making friends, etc. during this stage. Inferiority is essentially not gaining the skills children strive for. A decline in grades is an example of a child in the inferiority stage. Note that because parents do not see their children at school, it is important for them to keep in contact with teachers and continue the child's learning skills at home. Stage 5. Identity versus role confusion, 12 to 18 years old. In this stage, children try to identify a sense of self and gain personal identity. Arguing with a child is the parent's lack of parenting skills. False. This is a myth. Identity. Children develop a sense of self and personal identity. Children gain relationships with others based on their own personal identity. Children begin to take on roles such as working, joining activities and clubs, etc. Role confusion. Children lack to develop a sense of identity during this stage, leading to role confusion.